Right, I wasn't going to do this, but there's just too much to be said. I'm going to have to put it down on tape and put it out there because I feel like there's some perspectives on this new G.I. Joe Classified series, Dragonfly debacle, that needs pointing out. Shambles, absolute shambles, and I've just got a lot of thoughts that I need to get off my chest, and now's the time. So I've had to sit down, put it down on tape, and I'm going to share it all with you. So stick around for 6 seconds. Let's get into it. Right, first things first. Tell me this. Why does the Dragonfly not really fly? Why doesn't it really fly? Why does my toy helicopter not actually actively fly of its own accord? And while you're at it, can it walk the dog and make cups of tea and perhaps cook dinner? It's just not good enough. Hasbro, I'm enormously disappointed that you have not managed to make my toy helicopter fly, cook, walk dogs, make drinks. It's just simply not good enough. And what's with all the green? The freaking thing's far too green, a military green nonetheless. I mean, who ever heard of a military green helicopter? And all the decals and decorations and fine sculpting detail, it's just too detailed and too accurate. I don't know what they are thinking over there in the G.I. Joe Classified Series design team. Why would you produce a helicopter in military green that looks really accurate and good looking? It's ridiculous. And clearly, they want us to have too much fun with this thing, because what's with all the fun blast effects and the dynamic, like, missile firing effects and all the extra bits and bobs that you can do to pose it and display it and make it exciting and energetic and feel like it's in motion? It really defies belief. I cannot get my head around why they would think I would want fun things on my helicopter, like blast effects and a display stand so that I can put it on display somewhere. Dynamic blast effects as well that have got some action and energy about them. It's too much. It's too thoughtful. What are you doing, G.I. Joe Classified Series design team? You're clearly too thorough and thinking about this shit far too much. And light up effects, you scumbags. You absolute scumbags putting light up effects in our Dragonfly HasLab. I mean, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you are doing? It absolutely defies belief that you would add even more value to the package that you're offering us and giving it a little bit of X factor, a little bit of life, a little bit of energy, a little bit of something that separates it from your usual out-the-box kind of toy with light-up effects. Detailed light-up effects, might I add, inside the cockpit that's all actually sculpted and designed to look like a cockpit that lights up. Are you fucking kidding me? Honest to God, that's the kind of added value we do not need. Who are you aiming this product at? And can we talk about the figures that you've revealed so far that you're planning on throwing into this package willy-nilly? Ripcord, let's start with Ripcord. There's too many accessories. There is just too much added value on that figure. He's got like 3 guns, he's got his helmet, he's got the high altitude breathing equipment, a paratrooper with parachute gear and whatnot. I would literally be paralysed with indecision with this amount of stuff. Do you make him a paratrooper? Do you make him a foot soldier? Do you put the helmet on? Do you not put the helmet on? Do you have the goggles, or do you put the visor down? Which gun do I arm him with? It's too much. It is too much. And let's just touch upon Wild Bill as well. We've got removable hat, removable sunglasses. We've got his gun holsters for his 6-shooters. His 6-shooters, which are like sculpted to look like classic 6-shooters and have got flavour that we haven't seen in the weapons in G.I. Joe Classified Series before. It's just, again, ridiculous. It's like you think we want to have fun with these things and bring in fun, unique, characterful elements to the characters. I'm not interested in any of that unique bullshit. What are you messing at, Hasbro? And they're not classic look. They're not classic look. So the HasLab folks who are funding it, who've gone in on it, are going to get 2 unique figures that you can only get exclusively as part of this package. How very dare you? But you're not excluding those who'd be interested in these characters potentially down the line in their mainline look and feel and image. I just think that's too thoughtful. I mean, why would you give HasLab funders 2 figures, unique, exclusive to that set, that are exciting, first time they've appeared in the line, and not be exclusionary to others who can't afford the HasLab. It just seems considerate. Fucking considerate. How very dare you? And the thing is actually big enough to sit my 6-inch figures in. What? What? So you can actually use it with your figures that you've collected. Any figure, not just Wild Bill. Although that's another point. Why would you give us such a great sculpt on a figure and give us, once again, this paralysing indecision as to whether we sit him in the cockpit where he can't be fully seen or pose him up and stand him elsewhere? Like, options, you're giving me options to use the figure in and out of the thing that is big enough for me to actually sit him in. Honestly, folks, it is just... I don't think I've slept. I don't think I've slept since Monday, since I saw that stream. I just can't. There's just too much. It's just too... I am absolutely in a pit of despair about all this. It is shocking. I mean, I suppose I've got no other choice but to actually get on with my life and maybe not cry over toys.